Eagles. The first quarter, Eagles up already 7-0. Zayon Williams burst through the left side of the line, turns on the juice all the way for the score. 14-0, Eagles leading. And another Woodville touchdown. Josh Smith loses the ball, and Adelius Williams with the scoop for the turnover, rocking the turnover chain afterwards. Oh, nice shot. And the Eagles quarterback Luke Babin on the scramble finds a hole up the gut, bounces it right, and scampers all the way for the score. That's where he was headed. That's where he landed. Woodville not pulling any punches, folks. 28-0. But after finally getting on the board with a pick six, Tigers quarterback Thomas McKelvey heaves it up. You saw the play. DeMarcus Wade makes the highlight reel catch. Somebody roll the Sports Center music. Da-da-da, da-da-da. 49-12, Woodville with the win.